Hi, I'm Daryl, and welcome to the WoodHaven. If you guys have been following my cabin build series, you've probably seen me using this Milwaukee framing nailer. So I want to kind of go over the features of this nailer and give you pros and cons and what my opinion is of this nailer and would I buy it again. Alright, first thing to go over is what type of nails does it take. And this is a 30-degree framing nailer, so it can take 30-degree slips of nails, and anywhere from 2 inches, this is 2-inch, up to a 3.5 inch. This is actually a 3-inch, so you could go another 1/2 inch larger. These are the two sizes that I've been using on the cabin build. Okay, and it takes just a normal M18 lithium battery. Just slips in, and now you're ready to go. So let me bring you in a little bit closer, and we'll get a better look at some of these features. All right, once you've got your battery in place, it's not ready to use yet. You have to actually turn it on. So this button right here turns it on. Just hold it in place until you see one of these lights. Okay, so that's a single shot mode, and then you can actually toggle the mode over to multi-shot. And that's when you can just, bang, 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 bang those out. I never use that mode. To me, that's just, for someone with my lack of experience, it would probably just, it would cause me to mess up. Single shot works great. It's fast enough for me. That's what I use. All right, so how do you load the nails? So you notice the shape that the nails come in. It's going to match the shape of your slide here. You simply slide them in, and then you've got a button right here which you depress, and then that allows you to slide this back past the nails. You let go of it, and then it catches right at the top. And this is a really strong spring, so it keeps the nails going smoothly. All right, so you notice that these just about take up the whole length there. So when you put in the shorter ones, they also load from the top. So you wouldn't think, you've got a gap down here. You wouldn't think that that would be the way to install these, but it is. So you just slide those in the same way. The nail gun, it adjusts automatically. All right, so let's run a few nails through it. All right, so let's attach these guys here. And you notice that, I've got it in place. I've got it, turned on, and it's ready to go. But pulling the trigger does nothing. You have to have the tip of it depressed before it will put a nail in. And you can see that that's pretty much perfect right there. But let's say that I want to go deeper or not as deep. The way to adjust that is right here. You just simply spin this clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on whether you want to go deeper or not as deep. So let's see what that does. Okay, you notice how deep that went. So we'll back it off. And now you can see that the head's just up a little bit. So it's really easy, to make your adjustment. Get that just right, just where you want it. Yeah, that's perfect. That is just below the surface. That's the way I like it anyway. So what happens, I've got that adjusted for my 3-inch nails. So what happens when I put my 2-inch nails in? It's exactly the same. So you don't have to adjust between nail sizes. So that's a nice benefit. All right, so let's take a look at the multi-shot mode. Let's see how that handles. So that's what the multi-shot allows you to do. Again, that's not a mode that I think I would ever want to use. Single shot works perfect for me. All right, so let's talk about pros and cons. So pros. This is a very well built tool. It feels good in your hand. It's well balanced even with the battery installed, and I can use it just as good with either hand. It's balanced either way. I've never had these nails jam. I've been using this tool for several months now. I've never had a single jam. It's really easy to put additional nails in. I haven't had any issues that way. And it uses very little battery. I've been using this battery. I used it down at the cabin for 2 days. And I've been using it a little bit today. And I still have, let's see, you can see that. Still got 3 bars on my battery. And this is an XC 5.0, so it's a 5 amp hour battery. It also has this handy hanger, which allows you to hang this off of a rafter. And I use that mechanism constantly. It has the adjustment tool built right in. If you ever need to make any adjustments. It's really easy to swap out your nails. It's ready to go. One other thing that I would like to mention is that this runs 100% off of the battery. You don't have to have any gas modules with it. It runs just off the battery, and that's a nice feature. And you can see how smooth the operation is, how easy it is, and how fast you can actually run nails through it just using the battery. You don't have to wait for it to ramp back up. You don't have to, constantly worry about both having your batteries charged and your gas modules loaded. So that's another good feature. All right, what are some of the cons? Probably the biggest con for me is the fact that you can only put 1 slip of nails in. It's just not big enough to load a second slip of nails. And that is something that always seems to catch. I'm always running out of nails at just the wrong time. But, you know, I don't know if there's a right time to run out of nails, but seems to run out of nails rather quickly. Okay, as much as I hate the fact that you can only put one slip of nails in this gun, they do sell an extension which will allow you to install 2 slips of nails. Why that's not the default, I don't know, but you can get that for this. It's relatively easy to replace these 2, but I don't know, in my opinion, once you take this off and replace it with the larger one, you're never going to put this one back on. So it's just a waste. Why didn't they just put the larger one on to begin with? So that's my major con. Another con is this thing it's pretty heavy. If you use this thing all day, like I have done down at the cabin, by the end of the day, I've had some pain in my hand right here where my thumb is. And, it's not that bad, but, it's something to think about. There's some heft to it. Okay, so that's pretty much the only cons that I have. So if I was going to get another nail gun tomorrow, would I get this nail gun again? And the answer is yes, I would. As much as I hate the fact that I can only get 1 slip of nails in, this is such a good tool, and I really use it a lot, down at the cabin build, and I think it's saved me a lot of time and effort. So yes, I would get it again. All right, so this video is not sponsored. I'm just this is just a tool that I've got that I think a lot of people might be interested in. Again, it's the Milwaukee Fuel M18 30-degree framing nailer. And if you're interested in this nailer, I will leave a link in the description for the gun and also for these nails, for the 3-inch and the 2-inch that I use. And these are ring shank nails, so when they go in, they don't come out. And the ones that I'm using on the exterior are also galvanized. So these are galvanized ring shank nails. And I'll leave a link in the description to get these. All right, so that's going to wrap up my review of this framing nailer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could leave a comment, let me know that you like the video or you enjoy this type of video, so I know whether or not to continue with tool reviews like this. All right, so that's going to do it. So I'll talk to you guys later.